Okay.
Welcome back.
Yay.
We are
Welcome back, Cotter.
live
From New York? No.
Saturday.
It is Saturday.
Yes. All right. So let's see who's joining us today. So Vera?
Yes,
Do we have
Chrissy?
any announcements to make for the week?
Tons of them.
We have a lot of cool events coming up.
Yes,
Evenings with
do.
Angus for everyone to enjoy. Life Between Lives. What the F is my
your
spark. Right?
Yeah.
And
we have a psychic development class. Is it in September? Yes.
That's correct. So you can
That
find
one is
out.
always fun. Hi, Nana.
Find out all that information
Yeah.
in the links below. Yes. So, and then of course, we always appreciate it when you like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Right.
Thank you and for being here with us and sharing the love. Okay, so Vera,
Chrissy.
should we kind of jump into our amazing spiritual topics for today?
Yes. Why? Darn.
Won't we?
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I've been having a great week.
You have.
It's been blah.
Me too. Me
Hi,
too.
Sammy.
Me too.
Yeah. You can't help it. Huh?
I know.
I'm not going to say anything. Do it. Do you. That's the best way to be.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. So maybe past life birthmark first.
Sure.
All right.
Usually
so,
we do it at the end, so let's do it at the beginning.
Yeah, let's try it.
All
Mix
right.
it up a little bit.
There we go.
So today we have Hello Purple Blaze.
Hello, Purple Blaze.
Ho
Ho, ho.
I have like a green giant.
This is more Santa Claus.
Oh, got you. Okay.
I guess I should have went ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
Instead of, But that still is green giant.
Exactly.
So youngsters won't know what we're talking about.
Exactly. Okay. So JB, one of our fabulous YouTube viewers, is asking, what does it mean to have a birthmark? Vera,
I'm reading
love
other
to
stuff.
know. Hello,
Okay.
Eric and Lori.
Hi, Eric and Lori, and we already said Purple Blaze. Okay, so what I got for you, JB, is you were in the Spanish-American War, and you were for the American side, but I don't know what, I don't know about that war, but you were for the American side, but you weren't from America. You weren't, he was from a different country, not even from Spain.
Really?
Yeah, but somehow what the Spanish were doing, I guess at that time, was affecting his country or something like that.
See.
Wow. So he was fighting in that Spanish-American War. And the reason why you have that birthmark on the back of your right thigh is because you got hit with I don't know if they had cannons back then, but he got hit with something that came out of a big thing.
Right.
So I just figured, I just got cannon.
Cannon,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So, so he was trying to save a bunch of guys that they were like, you were in a situation where you were at the right angle or the right place to be, but you were trying to help the guys that were with you, and then he got it in the leg, and his bottom of his leg got blown off.
Wow.
But you still like crawled and dragged and helped all the guys around you. So it was really, and I was thinking, you want to remember how brave you were in battle. That's not what you wanted to remember. Besides other things, but you were really what you did that for. I mean, of course it was for the cause because you were in the war, but it was for your fellow brothers
Oh my God.
that you were really trying to protect, right?
Yes.
I have to stop saying right. I stopped saying and now I'm saying right. But also the reminder is for you to keep moving. Even when you feel like you're being attacked or you can't go on, you have it within you to keep going.
Bravo.
Nothing can keep you down, JB. So there you go.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
What a strength, an amazing strength to protect, love for fellow
Exactly.
brothers. Wow.
Aloha.
Chanel.
Hi, Chanel.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I mean, he could have bled out. I mean, the strength to be able to get through that.
Right.
That is really very brave, very strong soul. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
And it's so cool, the reminder now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I'm going somewhere else.
Are you picking up on some more information?
Chanel for some reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's something, I don't know if Chanel wants to know something or something. I keep getting a platypus. I don't know why.
Maybe Chanel has a platypus totem.
Maybe. Because I keep getting platypus. And I'm like, platypus? But, yeah, platypus. Oh, see, she said, yeah. Yeah, so it's like, don't count it out. It's very cute, right?
Yeah.
But there has to be a defense mechanism within that animal because it has to survive in the wild, right?
Now, doesn't platypus there on land and in the water?
I don't know that much about platypus.
Me neither. I just like the name. It's cute.
Yeah.
And they're a cute
But
little
there's
creature.
something that the platypus, it's like, yes, I'm this beautiful on the outside, cute on the outside, but don't corner me because that's your totem. I mean, it's like, I will protect you, Chanel, to the end. There's something, I don't know that much about platypuses other than they're adorable.
So cute.
Yeah, but there has to be something
Yeah.
that it can do to defend itself. Right?
Because every animal creature
Stop saying right.
has an amazing attribute
Right.
that helps us in life.
Correct.
That helps us in
Yes,
life.
yes. Yeah, so that's what I got, a platypus.
It's really cool.
Look it up, Chanel, and tell me next time. Tell us what it is that the platypus does for protection.
Yeah, there's something.
Yeah.
That's so
So
neat.
it's gentle, but don't mess with me kind of thing.
Hi, Andy.
Yeah.
Nusha. I'm seeing that right. That's really neat.
Uh-huh.
I love that. So interesting to hear about because you just
I
had
better
a
write it down
dream
because I forgot. Yes,
about
I did.
an amazing, colorful animal.
Uh-huh.
So it's really cool how
I know.
our totem animals, whatever it is that we need during a certain time period, we still have our main totem animal, but we can gain more according to what's going on, what energy we need that we're going through in life during a certain time period.
Yeah. Oh, wait, also.
I know we're reading.
Okay, yes. So that's what I got from that. And then plus, yes, I did have an amazing dream. But the dream I had to do with Sammy's dream and Roxanne's dream.
Kind of like a combination.
I have permission to talk about Roxanne's dream. I forgot to ask you, Sammy. Can I talk about yours too? She'll let me know. Yes, okay. So Sammy had a dream before, I believe it was before Roxanne. And she had a dream about, and we're giving condolences to Roxanne. She lost her brother, her younger brother. So we're with you in spirit, Roxanne. We're hugging you, we're holding you, and your family, all of friends and family that is affected by the death, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Sammy's dream was that she was in the water with an orange shark. Orange. So, for whatever she needed in that dream or in the time of her life right now when she had the dream, the orange is like part of her color. Even though her soul color is blue, right?
Right.
But she's utilizing that color, that orange, the energy of the orange. So, and then it was a shark. But she said she was in the water with a shark and was very loving, very protective, and she could just feel the love from that shark. So she has adopted or brought in a shark totem for whatever she needs to do in the period that she's in right now. Right?
Right.
So that was exciting in itself because we're going, oh wow, orange.
Yeah,
orange
exactly.
totem.
It's so cool.
Yeah, why do they have to be the certain color that they are in life?
Exactly.
So then Roxanne had a dream, and this was with her brother that she graduated to the other side, and I sent it to you.
Yes,
because it's in my phone.
By the way, Purple Blaze was saying that platypuses give off a venom. I know.
Really?
I did not know that. That's
Wow,
painful.
Really? How do they do it though? Where do they do
on
it?
his little spur of foot, a hind
Where?
foot, a spur
Oh.
on its hind foot.
Wow. Enough to kill a dog. Wow. See, there you go.
So,
It's the most venomous.
wow.
Oh, don't mess with Chanel.
Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's cute. Don't mess with her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So then Roxanne had this dream
Okay, so let me go get the dream now. Here we
about
go.
her brother. Yes.
Okay.
Your younger brother.
All right. So she had went into this room. I saw my younger brother sitting on a chair facing me. On his left side was a desk. There was something on the other side of the desk, and I was looking at it. But my brother distracted me by saying, Roxanne, you need to leave. I looked at him, and he repeated, Roxanne, you need to leave. I woke up thinking I did something wrong. I wasn't too sure if I should call him. Why did he tell me to leave?
Okay. So before we knew that he had passed over, I had called Roxanne and I was telling her about what I picked up on the dream. And I said the dream had nothing to do with anger of your brother. Nothing. He wasn't angry. And I did tell her it's nothing to do with your brother, but I meant that he wasn't mad at her. He wasn't, that kind of thing. It wasn't anything she did wrong. But she was looking at something that she wasn't supposed to see. And that's why when we go to the other side and we look at Akashic Records and we open up our book and it's blank, it doesn't mean you don't have a chart. It just means you can't see that right now because you can't handle it, or you're not supposed to see it yet.
Right.
So now that we know, so I told her it's just something you weren't supposed to see, so he's telling you to leave. But it wasn't angry, even though it may have sounded stern to her, because he had to say it so she would not look at it.
Right.
Okay? So then the next morning, I talked to Roxanne, and she said her brother had passed.
Wow.
And I was just making sure that she didn't feel guilty, because she should have called her brother. It wouldn't have made a difference had she called her brother or not.
Right.
It was his time to go. He was ready. So, that's why she wasn't allowed to look.
Exactly.
And even if she had seen it, it wouldn't have made a difference. Maybe a couple of days.
Right.
Because he would maybe be looking out or something, but yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like we cannot rescue someone from their chart.
Right.
And that's hard.
But we can be there for people. I'm not saying we can't do
totally.
anything. I mean, we're there obviously to support and to love. And that's what she had been doing all her life. But in this particular dream, there was nothing she could do about what was going to happen.
Right.
So that's why she was not allowed to see it. That way she couldn't call him. So there's no guilt there. It was just, even though you're in grief, and you're thinking, if I might have made a difference, it would not have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's hard, because you want to help the person.
right.
But even though, we are charted to be in each other's. We kind of talked about this. We were talking about this conversation this morning about how we can. We've also charted each other to be there to help each other, to help someone through what they're going through, or to help heal, or to overcome, or to navigate through. But ultimately, we can't save them from their chart. We might be able to save them from a situation,
Right.
but we can't save them from their chart. We have to, all of us have to learn and go through what we charted, no matter what.
Yeah.
So,
But we still have lateral movement. That's what I'm saying. He could have delayed it a couple of days, maybe a week, whatever. But he wanted to go, and he didn't want Roxanne to stop him.
Yeah. And
Or to try to.
And I just love that, the healing quality
Yes.
of that, because he wasn't angry.
Yeah.
It just wasn't.
But he had to be stern.
Right.
Yeah. But he wasn't angry with her in any way.
Right.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. That makes so much sense.
And then I had a dream. This is kind of digressing from the dream today. But then I had a dream. Oh, I hope I can say it. Okay. I had a dream that I was in a room I don't know if it was even a room. I was around a crowd of people, and I was going and hugging people and shaking their hands and talking and, doing what I do. It was kind of like what I did at Sylvia's lectures. The people talking afterwards, and you just go around. So I was doing that, and I was finished. I was getting ready to walk, I guess, backstage or wherever, and there was my purple gorilla. He was purple. He was the most beautiful purple gorilla that purple, the color that I've ever seen.
Wow.
I can't even describe the color to you guys. It was just, and he was like ombre,
Ombre,
kind of, yeah. So, and he went like this whenever I was walking towards him. So I ran and I, started hugging him, and you couldn't even see me. That's how big he was.
Oh.
So I was just hugging him.
So cute.
Yeah, and you could feel like Sammy was going, I felt the love from the shark. You feel the love from your totem, right? And then I look up, and he turned into my grandson.
Oh.
And that was the end of the dream. That was it. So see, you have all of these different aspects of what you hear about from people, and then it kind of gets in your subconscious, and then you have your dreams.
Yeah, but what's amazing about it is that,
Oh,
you
Chrissy,
what?
What does this say right here? Oh my gosh!
Oh,
it was on the next page.
That is great.
Chanel, you asked about Vera. What's my animal totem? I just saw it.
We didn't see that before. That is amazing.
But yeah, so that's. You kind
Very
of,
cool.
Yeah, your subconscious remembers everything, right? So it picks up on all the situations.
And what's amazing about that is that it does, and then we still get these messages,
Right.
And the symbols and visitations.
Yeah, because we talked about Roxanne, right?
Yes.
And I'm like going, but if we have the information, how it's so challenging not to. You have to help. You want to help.
Exactly.
And the thing is, I believe it's like it's like you don't want to have that guilt. Our guides don't want us to have the guilt of if we couldn't do anything, but we tried.
Right. Exactly.
So you can't take it upon yourself to say, if I only would have, if I only could have, if I had only been there. You weren't supposed to.
Yeah, and ultimately, it is how it's supposed to be for a reason.
Right.
Even if we think, oh my gosh, or I was in the wrong place at the wrong time and this thing happened, or whatever type of thing. It was meant to be for a reason, and it's always going to be a positive.
Yeah.
We might not see it at the time.
Yeah.
But in this situation, he wanted to go. It was his time to go. And
I thought it was awesome that, Roxanne, you put your daughter's lotus. You should see her daughter's lotus flower.
Oh, really?
It's beautiful that she's growing in Hawaii.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah, but
oh my
know
gosh.
everything about the lotus. I know that. But from what I got out of it, what I saw when I saw the lotus flower, it was like, we know that lotus comes from muddy water, right? Yeah. It's coming from all the that's like being in life.
Yeah,
right?
Our hard challenges,
Correct.
our hard experiences.
Yeah, but then when it blooms into the flower, that's your nirvana. That's your other side. It's like enlightenment. And I love that she put that on there, because for her brother, it's like symbolizing his going back home.
Yay, that's amazing.
He's enlightened. He's back.
it.
Yeah, so I love that, Roxanne. That was gorgeous.
See? And that's where that beautiful symbol came through in her dream to give her that concept.
Yeah. Yep.
As an example, for all of us, we'll have a concept like that in our dreams. There's different symbols. It's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true, Nana. Yep. Yes. Yeah. And other times you could be at your loved one's bedside holding their hand. It's like, don't go, or I'm here, Daddy.
Sorry that happened to you.
Yeah. But the minute you leave the room, they go, because they don't want you to have to experience that. And then you're like guilty. Well, you shouldn't be, but you are maybe. I should have stayed. Why did I need coffee?
Right.
But you needed coffee because they wanted you to go.
Oh,
just not because they don't want you or love you. It's they were trying to help you not have to see what they go through.
And it's kind of like, you would think that maybe a part of it too is it would be easier for them
to go because they don't have to stay for you.
Yeah. And it's like, you feel bad, it's like almost we don't want to tie our loved one here through our emotions, right? And our griefs. So
yeah. I know you told me that, Roxanne. You thought they thought he had a heat stroke. So, yeah. So, but this morning, I had this dream, and it has to go along with Roxanne, because it's like you feel like, you need to do something, or you should have done something, kind of thing. And I had this dream that Chrissy and I were in this dark, dark room, and this was this morning or last night, but I woke up and I remembered it. And we were in this dark room, but there was like a spotlight on where we were sitting, and there was a little boy sitting in front of us. And we were like focused on this little boy, that we were like trying to help him. Chrissy was talking to him, I was talking to him, and I noticed that he would occasionally look over at some other place. So I looked over, and there was an adult sitting watching what we were doing.
Right.
So, in my dream, I'm thinking, oh, it's his parent or somebody that's of authority that, has custody of the child or something. And to make sure we're doing the right thing, not putting words in his mouth, kind of stuff.
Yeah, right.
Because he was being abused. And we were trying to, figure out and find out who, but he had shut down and wouldn't talk. But then there's times when we looked at him, and he had a little boy's face, and then he would have a little girl's face.
Right.
So that part of the dream, I don't know if we figured out yet. But, so I kept looking at the adult over there, and then I saw the adult take his face off and then put it back on.
Like a mask.
Yeah, so he was showing one way of who he was, but this was his true self. And it was it was like a ghoulish, like to make me realize it was not a good person. Yeah. And then, so I signaled Chrissy, and I kind of went like this, and she knew what I meant.
Yeah.
So, we were frustrated because it was like we were trying to help him, but then we had this influence over here, and this child would not speak. So it's kind of like the same with Roxanne. It's like you want to help. So I think it was just showing me again that there's some things that you can be there for the person. You can, try to help them and do the best you can. But sometimes there's situations where you can't. But my dream wasn't done. I know it's continued.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy it's to be continued.
But I don't know I just know I'm going to dream about it again.
Good. I'm so glad.
Maybe it's another part of it or whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Because the way it ended, we were frustrated. It was like, how are we going to get this person out?
Yeah.
And we weren't talking. We were just looking at each other. Yeah.
But I mean, that's the thing. It's just so hard. It's so hard when you see people suffering and you know these hardships that they're going through. And it's like you want so bad to save them from it. But we can't save them from their chart, but we can help them to heal.
Right.
And I love that part. Help them to overcome, because really going through those challenges, as hard as it is, especially thinking about a child going through it, right?
It's like you become a warrior. Because I've had that happen to me in my lifetime, where I had to help children. And it's like, you don't even play. It's like you go in and protect. Yeah. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Oh my God, you really did. She's a warrior, I'm telling you.
When it comes to
kids,
certain things, yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like, even as children, we're these amazing, strong souls, and we gain so much strength and different, virtues from going through these things. And then in turn we grow up, right? And or children grow up and then take their experience to be able to protect others, or whatever the situation is. All of us, we have these.
Look at you.
Thanks.
And if you had to go through whatever that situation was to help you to be able to know how to deal with horrible people.
Right.
And had you not, it's how would you have done in life if you hadn't had that? It was extreme,
right?
But that's what we chart sometimes, But you still had your mother there for softness, your brother, so you didn't have just constant evil.
Yeah.
You had love as well.
Yeah.
So it kind of balanced. Yeah. And look at her.
Yay! Thank you.
Yeah.
But so that's.
Talk to him when he's sleeping if you are able to, or his mother, or whoever whoever takes care of him at night has access to him, and just speak into his ear and tell him it's a past life. He's been there, done that. He doesn't have to deal with that in this lifetime, and it'll end. I promise you, because I did that for my grandson.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Gives us something to do to help the kids.
Yeah, that was awesome, Lori. Yeah. So that's all I have.
Yes, that's just amazing. Amazing.
I'm sweating like a...
I'm excited to hear what comes next.
Yes, me too.
In your dreams.
I hope so.
To be continued, and hopefully part 2, we're going to get that ghoulish creature.
Exactly.
You never know, right?
Yeah, it's just, I think it's symbology of bad people.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Right. Yeah. And that's the thing. Shining light on it, but helping the kids too. Or whoever it is.
B, I did finish your bracelet, but I'm redoing it. I didn't like it.
And it's so pretty.
It is, huh?
Love it, yes. All right, Vera, was there anything else that you wanted to share?
That's it, guys.
I can't believe it's already been a half an hour. That was fast.
I know, huh? So we'll see you, we won't see you next week. Chrissy has obligations, so we will have a video for you. So you can watch that, and the shorts, of course, and all that good stuff. So, yeah.
Love, Destiny. Hi to you too.
Or Love It, Destiny.
Oh, that's it.
Either one of those. Oh, B.
Aw.
I can't wait to show it to you.
Okay. She's going to love it.
Yeah. I hope so. You never know. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. We love you all. And Vera,
journey with us.